Welcome back to Terminal Vengeance, the only Terminal List fan channel where I cover everything for the show, including news, theories, breakdowns, and more. We just got some huge news for the show, and I found some very interesting details that you won't want to miss. Over 3 years since the filming of the first season, Dark Wolf has officially started filming. I was pretty surprised at how they were able to get everything ready for filming so quietly. Prime Video announced this by posting 2 photos from the set of Dark Wolf and captioned it, Dark Wolf Day 1. The Terminal List account commented, taking it back before the events of the Terminal List, and Jack Carr, the author of the series, said, "Here we go. Filming should take a few months, then they will roll straight into filming Season 2, True Believer." It took about 16 months for the first season to be released after filming started, so I think we can expect similar timing, but hopefully it'll be released sooner than that. Not a whole lot of information is available on Dark Wolf, but we do have a synopsis, some castings, and some hidden details from the pictures. The official description says that Dark Wolf is a 7-episode original prequel series that takes place 5 years before the events of the Terminal List. The elevated espionage thriller takes viewers on Ben Edwards' journey from Navy SEAL to CIA paramilitary operator, exploring the darker side of warfare and the human cost that comes with it as we watch a fan-favorite character fighting for his soul. The title is Dark Wolf because of an old Cherokee parable that says, "We all have 2 wolves inside us, constantly fighting for control. The light wolf is fueled by love, peace, and compassion, and the dark wolf is fueled by fear, anger, envy, and greed. The wolf who ultimately wins the battle is the wolf you feed most." The announced castings include Taylor Kitsch as Ben Edwards, Chris Pratt as James Reese, Tom Hopper as Rafe Hastings, Jared Shaw as Boozer, Luke Hemsworth as Jules Landry, and Dar Salim as Muhammad Farouk. I also found that Sheena Henderson will play Naval Officer Llewellyn. Taylor Kitsch, Chris Pratt, Antoine Fuqua, Jack Carr, David DiGilio, Kat Samick, Frederick Eotoy, Max Adams, and Jared Shaw will all executively produce the series, and Susan Parker will produce an unknown episode. Filming locations possibly include Los Angeles, Hungary, and Croatia, but none of those have been confirmed. But Los Angeles is probably a definite. In the first picture from Prime Video's post, you could see that Frederick Eotoy, who directed episodes 4 and 7 of the first season, is directing the first episode of the prequel. You can also see Taylor Kitsch looking pretty similar to how he was in the first season. Chris Pratt and Jared Shaw are talking in the second photo, and it looks like Chris is mimicking holding a rifle, and they are probably going over a scene. They are both wearing AOR-1 Cry Precision uniforms. He has a SIG P226 in his holster, which I believe is a Safariland. He's also wearing Wiley X gloves, Gators shades, and a watch, which I believe is a Resco. Lastly, he has Reese's signature weapon, the Winkler tomahawk, across the back of his belt. It is secured with some shock cord so that it can be accessed quickly. I'm pretty sure that this is how Reese was described as wearing this in the books at some point. Jared Shaw is also wearing gaiters, and he has a watch which is turned inward. Some people do this because it is more comfortable to them to avoid glare or so they can see it while holding a rifle. He also has a camo Costa hat. In the flashback scene in episode 5, he was wearing this same hat. In the background, there are some more people, but most of them look like they're crew members. There are 4 other guys in uniforms. One of them looks to be Taylor, but I'm not sure who else would be there except for maybe Rafe, but I don't even know about that. There are mountains in the background with some houses, but I think these will be removed in post because it looks like this is an urban setting. Well, that's all for now. I'll make sure to make another video if I find anything else. I have a lot more videos on the Terminal List, Dark Wolf, and Season 2. Now I'm working on a lot more videos, including a breakdown of the intro sequence for the Terminal List that includes over 250 Easter eggs. I would also really appreciate it if you would like the video and comment your thoughts on the recent news. I always try to get back to those as soon as possible. You can also follow me on Instagram and X for more frequent updates. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time on Terminal Vengeance.